Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar found little momentum overnight after the RBA Phil Lowe's comments in regards to the internationalization of the yuan. He was also noted that recent tightening of its capital borders in the notes of the speech delivered overnight. He was speaking at the event on the yuan globalization, but didn't comment on any Australian monetary policy. So with the Australian dollar falling, it did strike a low of near 5 months, as you can see here, at 74.39 before staging a modest recovery. I'd be looking to sell any rallies towards that 95 level. I do believe that the market will eventually break lower, taking out this 25 support and looking down towards 73.60 and reassess from there. But above 95 would find firmer resistance at 45. The resistance at 109.50 in euro still contains any advances overnight, and also with Mario Draghi coming out with his comments that were more dovish after the ECB left rates at unchanged at the benchmark at flat 0.0. There were also comments that he feels that the growth is improving and things are going better than 2016, where the market was fragile and a little uneven to the recovery. But he now feels it's now solid and broad. So what I'm seeing now is the fact that the dollar index is improving in terms of a bullish divergence coming through, which could put further pressure on the euro and see the market drop towards that 108.15 and fill in this week's gap from the French elections. Reassess from there because I feel the market could actually go lower, and I'm looking down towards a 106, 107 region. Any advances above that 109.50, 55 would see short covering to 110, 60, 70, but this looks unlikely at the moment. Well, further attempts to recover have failed in dollar yen after the Bank of Japan left rates unchanged at negative 0.10, and the Bank of Japan's ultra-loose monetary policy is expected to continue until inflation levels reach closer to its the central bank's target of 2%. It was released from the statement that little change was seen, but however, it's most likely the bank will not be in any rush to change its monetary stance, unless we see, of course, the inflation level moving closer to its 2% target. On the day, I expect to see weakness, but towards that 110, 50, 60 level could find bullish recovery, purely for the fact that the dollar index is recovering. And we could eventually see a move above this 112 handle and on towards 113. So yes, I'd like to buy the dip on the day and actually see a market recovery. Well, the Great British Pound found momentum overnight after the figures released from the CBI realisation of sales. It came in at a whopping 38 points, wiping out the estimate of 6 points, and the previous forecast was 9. The strong number is good news for the consumer front. Now, as we challenge this 129.05 level, although it was not defeated, we could see further rounds, but the market is looking a little bit weaker for the start of the day. And the longer we maintain underneath this 15 level on 129, then we could see a pullback to 128.40. Now, a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and bring in a target of 126.50. In the unlikely event we see a break above 129.15, then this will give a further short coverage for the market and look towards 130 to 130.60. Well, gold unchanged, still bearish, and I'm still looking down towards 12.54, with silver also taking a bit of a hit as well. So both markets, you can see, are still holding to a bear trend. Reassess at 54. Any advances on the day should come in around 68 as a cap. Well, the gold stabbed through that 48.60 level, 80, sorry. And from the 48.80 break, the market, you can see here, retaliated very aggressively and recovered with hardly any change. I still look for a bullish move up towards $50.5 to $51 a barrel, and any attempts to break lower should still recover. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. And also look out for the intraday report that will be released shortly.